Looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sawteeth franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2. Last episode, we continued to win as we got some well-deserved revenge against those damn grass eaters, winning 7-2 behind starter Cecil Sawyer, giving him his third victory of the season as he improved to a team-leading record of 3-0. With that win, we now sit at 7-3 on the year, tied for the division lead with the Blowfish, and we come into today's game looking to put the pressure on the Blowfish by winning today, forcing them to have to win. On the mound for us is going to be rookie right-hander Homer Levine, 1-1 with a 6.39 ERA and a 1.50 WHIP, and on the mound for the Moose it is right-hander Sanchez Silvio, 0-1 with a 6.35 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP. Moose come in at 4-6 today, trying to keep their slim playoff chances alive. Lineup we're going to use today: third baseman Kieran Nutmeg leads off, followed by center fielder Trips. Batting third, locked in left fielder Johnny Bags. Batting fourth, rookie DH today, Mackenzie Fry. Batting fifth, right fielder Howie Caldeep, back in the lineup despite not being fully healed up from his injury. Batting sixth, shortstop John Renero. Batting seventh, second baseman Janice Friedman. Batting eighth, tenth first baseman Peak Physique. And batting number 9 is the catcher, Boo Lewis. Let's go ahead and get it on. Alright, we're going to go once again to the new stadium, Stade Royale, as we played the Moose here last year. We beat them. We're going to try and keep our record perfect against them and make it 2-0 in the series now. Win today will put us at 8-3. We'll be inching ever closer to a playoff berth here in the year number 2 for a successful title defense. Let's hopefully we can keep this momentum going. Although last time Homer Levine was on the mound, it didn't go so hot.
This could be one for the record books at Stade Royale. Who's ready for some dingers? Let's go!
So it's Stad, not Stade. Okay. Okay, Stade Royale, so the E is silent. Got it. Nutmeg, Trips, and Bags do up first here against Silvio. Nutmeg leading off, third baseman hitting .316, 2 RBIs on the season as she'll start the game here against Sanchez Silvio. Silvio on the year 0-1. She has a 6.35 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP. 9 runs given up, 8 earned runs in 2 starts, 11 in the third innings pitched, 10 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 2 homers, 6 strikeouts, batting average against of .227. Nutmeg's ready, let's get it on. Change it below, take in ball 1. Heater down and in, that's a strike, 1-1. Pass without in the way, fouled off, out of play, 1-2. Fork ball down, dumped to left center field. That is heading for the gap, and it is down for a base hit. Buck Swiner cuts it off as that'll be thrown in quickly to keep Nutmeg at first. Leadoff single for her, and here's center fielder Trips. Bad ball hitter active, hitting .571, 5 homers and 12 RBIs for the reigning MVP. Heater inside, strike called. Nice pitch from Silvio, 0-1. Heater up and in, hard ground to the second. Adamo picks it, fires the second one. Freeman to first, double play. That's a good turn. Next up, left fielder Johnny Bags. Left fielder locked in, hitting .350, 2 homers and 6 RBIs on the year. Change away, two-seamer away outside, ball 1. Two-seamer up and away, strike called this time, 1-1. Pass down and then rip to right field. That is down for a base hit in front of Luster. Bags on with his first hit, 2 down, inning continues. Here's rookie DH Mackenzie Fry. Power versus right-hander active here, hitting .528, 6 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Fry showing off her new trait she acquired 2 episodes ago. Curveball up and in, strike called, 0-1. This is the first time she's gotten to use it. She didn't play last episode. Heater away, chased outside, 0-2. Change away, ripped the first, diving Tremendo, and that is a nice snag to end the inning. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Tremendo, Flexed, and Swiner do up first here for the Moose. Against rookie pitcher Homer Levine, making his 3rd career start. And I already see a former Sawteeth member of the lineup, Pex Flex, there on the 2 slot, our former catcher. Jose Tremendo leading off. The right fielder's playing at first base today. He is locked in, hitting .237, 1 homer, 8 RBIs on the year. Facing rookie Homer Levine. Levine on the season, 1-1. He has a 6.39 ERA and a 1.50 WHIP. 10 runs given up, 9 earned. 2 starts, 12 2/3 innings pitched, 17 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 1 wild pitch, 1 home run, and 6 strikeouts. Batting average against .321. Last time Levine went out on the mound, that was that Blowfish debacle, and he gave up, I believe, 7 runs in that start. So, yeah, it was bad. Looking at the lineup here today for the Moose. After Tremendo, it is former Sawteeth catcher, Pex Flex. Nice to see you again, Pex. He is catching today. Batting third out in left field is Buck Swiner. Batting fourth is third baseman Rip Dingers. Batting fifth, DHing today is Stallion Johnson, the other left fielder. Batting sixth, new addition from the Grapplers, Marco DeMarco. Batting seventh, new addition from the Moonstars, right fielder Lackey Luster. He is locked in. Batting eighth is backup shortstop Wiggles Freeman. Batting ninth at second base, new addition Bruno Adamo from the Crocodons. Moving to the bench, they have Nacho Crisp there. He's rattled, so he is not playing. Left fielder Log Freely from the Jacks. He was a new addition. Backup catcher Tugboat Thomas, added from the Grapplers as well, I believe. He's also a new addition. Backup first baseman Tarzan Woodburn from the Crocodons, a new addition. Pitching rotation, they still have Cannon and Strikes from last year's team. They added a young left long reliever Swirly Cutstiff, I believe, from the Sirloins? No. I think so. I want to say so. Second year long reliever Buzz Pastum. I forget what team he's on. I think he was on the Moose last year, if I remember correctly. Felix Farmhand, long reliever from last year's squad. Charlie Best is still here from last year's team. Same with Carla Tolbert, and they added Elric Rippin, the former closer of the Herbisaurs. Decent team composition, but they're not playing well. Of course, it doesn't help you don't have an actual first baseman. Fastball foul back 0-1. I mean, you do. You have Woodburn, but he can't hit. Curveball down and in from Levine is skied by Tremendo down the left field line. Hit pretty well, and he got all of that one, folks, as that is a long gone bomb. And the Moose have already knocked one out here. It's the second home of the year for Tremendo, and they're up 1-0. One batter in. Pex Flex up next to catcher. First pitch Slayer active here. Oh, that's new. He didn't have that last year. Good for him. Batting 130. Ooh, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Fastball down and in, foul back, 0-1. Slider up, popped up foul behind the plate. Lewis back, he's there. Blue puts it away, 1 down. Buck Swiner up next, the left fielder in the 3 slot, hitting .212. Oof, 2 homers, 5 RBIs in the year. Swiner not hitting well this season. And he picked up Butterfingers, damn. Change it down in the way is low, ball 1. Heater away, fouled off, 0-1. 1-1 the count. Slider put in just inside, 2-1. Dribble down and in, 1 hopper to second, right at Friedman. He'll make the play, 2 down. Base is empty for third baseman Rip Dingers, hitting .293, 2 homers, 9 RBIs, low pitch active here. Change up and in, taken high, ball 1. Slider up and away, high again, 2-0. Heater up and in, blew it by him, 2-1. Curve up and away, high and outside, 3-1. Four-seamer away. Line to right field as that just nipped into the lower part of the zone away, and that is a base hit for Dingers. 2 out knock will keep the inning alive here for DH Stallion Johnson. Hitting only 167 on the year with an RBI. First pitch curveball down in the dirt. Off the catcher's glove as it gets behind Lewis, and that'll allow Dingers to advance to second. Oh, Johnson lost off speed hitter. That's a shame. Change it down in the way outside. 2-0. Slider up and in. Fouled off. 2-1. Force him down in the way. Fouled off. 2-2. Force him up and away. High. 3-2. Change it down and in. Hit up the middle. Friedman dives out of his reach into right center. That's a base hit. Dingers around third. He's going to try it. Here's the throw from Trips. It's going to be close, but the mound killed all the momentum the ball had. RBI double here for Johnson as Dingers scores. Johnson moves up to second on the throw home. 2-0 Moose. Marco DeMarco up next. New former Grappler center fielder batting in the 6th slot, hitting .333. No homers, no RBIs on the year. Heater up and away line to third. Nutmeg backhands it cleanly to end the inning on the liner. But 2 in for the Moose, 1 on the leadoff homer by Jose Tremendo, and then an RBI double by Stallion Johnson. 2-0 to the second. Caldi, Renero, and Friedman do up. Howie called 8 leading off. Right fielder still not fully healed up from his muscle strain injury, but he's well enough to play. Off-speed hitter active here, hitting .273, 3 homers and 9 RBIs. Change up down, two-seamer down and away low, ball 1. Change up and in, pulled hard and foul, out of play over the diving Tremendo, 1-1. Fastball down and in, lined at the middle, over the diving shortstop in the left center, base hit. Good hit by Howie to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12, John Ronero.
John Ronero leading off, shortstop hitting .372, 3 homers, 14 RBIs on the year. Heater inside, misses to the 6-hitter, ball 1. Heater up and in, whiff through it high, 1-1. Change up and away, that's a strike, 1-2. Nice pitch on the changeup. Heater up, grounded to second, right at Adamo to second 1. Friedman the first, double play. Second one we've hit in 2 innings. Janice Friedman up next, second baseman hitting .442, 5 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Heater down and in is inside on the check swing, good take, ball 1. Fastball down and away, strike call, 1-1. Curveball up, hangs, fouled back, 1-2. Curveball down and in, dumped down the left field line, hooking into the corner, fair ball as Swiner chases it down before it gets to the fence. Got it in quickly, it'll hold Friedman to a single. 2 out knock keeps the inning alive for second year first baseman peak physique. 10th hitting .194, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the year. Fastball up and in, line back at the middle for physique, base hit. Back-to-back 2-out hits here for the Sawteeth. Give us an RBI chance to the 9-hitter. Coming up is going to be Boo Lewis, the catcher, who's tense after the pass ball. Hitting .208 on the year. Still looking for his first RBI, and physique pulled his hammy running to first. You've got to be kidding me, guys. Sorry, Peak. It's just not your year, bro. It's just not your year. Going to go ahead and bring in, who else can play first? Trips can play first, but then I don't have a center fielder. Shucks. Alright, we're going to have to bring in JYJ. Junior Young Jr. will pinch run at first base for the injured physique. Also play first base next inning. First pitch to Lewis, curveball up, taken high. Good eye from Boo, ball 1. Change it down as Chase, grounded to third. Dingers across the first in time to end the inning. Couple hits in the inning, but we hit into another double play, which killed all our momentum. Bottom 2, it's still 2-0.
Now everyone gets a bite. Now batting, a right fielder, number 10, Lackey Luster.
Lackey Luster's going to lead off the inning here for the Moose here in the bottom of the 2nd. Locked in, currently hitting .471 with a homer and 4 RBIs for the former Moonstars player. First year with the Moose, heater up and in, line back at the middle, base hit into left center. Luster keeps his hot hitting going as he's on to lead off. Next up, Wiggles Freeman, the shortstop, hitting .364, Mr. Consistent, hitting 1 RBI in on the year. He's the backup to Nacho Crisp, but he's playing because Nacho Crisp is rattled. Freeman is known more for his glove, per se, than his actual hitting abilities. But he's hitting well this year. In limited plate appearances. Curveball down on the first pitch, ball 1. Levine's tense here. Slided down and away, strike called, 1-1. Change up and away, line to left field by Freeman, in front of Bags for a base hit. 2 singles start the inning here for the Boosters. They're in business. Adamo up next, second baseman tense, hitting .216, 3 RBIs on the year. Either way on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Double down, grounded through the middle, past the diving Friedman into center. Runner around third is to throw from Trips. He's not going to have a shot. RBI knock. It's 3-0. Adamo back to neutral. Here's Tremendo, who's on fire after homering on the second pitch of the game in the first inning. Forcing away on the first pitch. Fastball sat on, hitting the gap to left center, and that's going to be extra bases as it rolls all the way to the fence for Tremendo. 1 runner around. Here comes the second runner, Adamo. He'll be sent. Cut throw from Renero. No shot. It's 5-0. 2-run double for Tremendo. He's up to 3 RBIs on the year. Still nobody out in the second. Here's Peck's flex, 0-for-1. Levine now rattled. Change up inside. Sign stealer, and he bloops it into right field. That's down for a hit. Called Eats throw home will hold the runner at third. Runners at the corner, still nobody out, and here's Buck Swiner. 0 for 1 today. Ball hangs, and that is rocketed right center. Swiner got all of that one. That is a big fly for Big Country. As the Moose blow it open, it is 8-0. This is going to be a long game. Third homer of the year for Buck Swiner, and it's 8-0. Rip Dinger's up next. Heater down at the knees, fouled off, 0-1. Levine's just not having a good year. Slider away, strike called, 0-2. At this rate, if we make the playoffs, he's definitely not going to be on the roster. Changeup chased inside, strike 3. First punch out for Levine today, 1 down. Johnson up next, 1 for 1 with an RBI double today. I thought Levine had gotten over the last start against the Blowfish. That is not the case here today. Seems to be the same thing happening. Slider inside, misses, ball 1. He's already given up more runs in this outing than he did in that one. Either way outside, 2-0. Ball down, low, 3-0. Of course, for that game, we did lose 13-6, so. Change up inside, hard grounder at the middle of the second. Friedman dives to strike, cuts it off. Nice play, gets up and fires, 2 down. Good glove, Janice. Marco DeMarco up next, 0 for 1. Slider down on the first pitch, struck called at the knees, 0-1. Forcing him down and in, grounded the second. Freeman charges, makes the play, and that's going to end the inning finally. 9 men come to the plate, I believe, in that inning. 6 runs score for the Moose, 8-0 to the third. Nutmeg trips and bags to up as Silvio is pitching with a massive lead. Here's Nutmeg, 1 for 1 with a single today. She'll lead off, raced on a double play in the first inning. Silvio's already given up 5 hits today, but she's gotten 2 double play balls to get out of jams. Heater inside misses, ball 1. Change up and away, high and away, 2-0. Fastball down and in, Nutmeg lines it back up the middle base hit for her second hit today. She's 2 for 2. Second single for Kira. Now to bring up Slash Trips, who grounded into one of the double plays today. He's 0 for 1 and tense, not hitting well. Going through a slump we never really saw him go through in year 1. He never had one of these kind of bad outings. Heater inside, strike called, 0-1. That's away on the strike, 0-2. Good fastball from Silvio. Heater up, lined up the middle, past the diving second baseman, base hit. Back-to-back hits here start the inning for the Sawteeth. We might have an answer for that 8-run shellacking. Here's Johnny Bags, 1 for 1 with a single. He's locked in. First pitch curveball, low, misses the knees. Ball 1. Fastball down and then turned on by Johnny into the gap right center field. Hit well over the diving Luster's glove. Good effort, but it's down for extra bases. This is going to be a double for Johnny. 2 runners are going to score. It is 8-2 as he drives in Nutmeg and trips. Still nobody out here in the third. Fry up over 1 today. Fly out. Why is it that when I'm recording, everybody thinks now is a good time to text me? Like, no one ever texts me this early in the morning, but all of a sudden, it's frickin', today, and, everybody's like, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. Like, you people. I hate people sometimes. Anyway. Fry up. 2 in the inning. Runner at second. None down. First pitch to her. Heater up and away. High. Ball 1. Good take there. Silvio tense right now. Change up away. Fouled off. Out of play. 1-1. Heater away. Skied to left center field. That is hung up. Going out there for it is going to be DeMarco as he barely had to move. He'll make the catch. 1 down. Bags still hanging on there at second. Here's called Eat. 1 for 1 with a single today. He was erased on a double play ball. Change away, pulled by Howie down the right field line. Hit pretty well. Luster retreating to the fence. Leaps. Makes the catch at the low wall, robbing him of a home run. But Bags will tag and get to third on the play. Renero up next, 0 for 1. And John get this run in. He hit into a double play his first time up. Heater up and away, strike called at the letters, 0-1. Change up inside, or two-seamer inside, whiff through, 0-2. Curveball away, John goes with it, drives it right center field, heading for the gap. That's not going to get run down by DeMarco. He doesn't have the speed he once had. It is down for extra bases for DeMarco, Renero. Bag scores, it is 8-3 as we've doubled in another run. Here's Friedman, 1-for-1 today with a single. Curveball away, strike called, 0-1. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-2. Fastball down and in, ripped foul, out of play, 0-2. Janis stays alive. Heater down and away, chop back to the mound. Silvio picks and fires the first in time to end the inning. The Sawteeth do show some fight today as they double in 3 runs in the inning. 2 by Bags and 1 in by Renero. 8-3 to the bottom of the third. We're down 5.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10, Blackie Luster.
Blackie Luster up. What? Fucking Christ, guys. Shut up. No one cares. I'll see you at work in like 30 minutes. Leave me alone. Blackie Luster up. Fastball up on the first pitch, driven to center field as Levine retreats back to the deepest part of the park. Makes the catch in center at the warning track. 1 down. Freeman up next, 1-for-1 with a single. For ball away, fouled off, 0-1. Slider up and in, fouled off, 0-2. Change it down and away. Chop through the middle, a slow roller. Base hit for Freeman. His second hit today, he's 2 for 2. Bruno Adamo up next, 1-for-1 with an RBI single today. Four-seamer down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Change it down and in. Hit in the hole to third, nutmeg dives, out of her reach, base hit. Adamo now 2 for 2 as he's on with his second hit. 2 on, 1 down. Moose in business again. Here's Tremendo. Two-run double last time at the plate. He's also hit a solo homer. He's on fire. Dribble down and in the dirt. Good block by Lewis to keep it in front of him. Ball 1. Four-seamer away, chased outside. 1-1. Change it down in the way. Whiffed on it. 1-2 the count. Tremendo behind. Slider up and in. High. 2-2. Good take. Four-seamer inside. Bloop the first on the soft liner right at JYJ. He'll make the catch. 2 down. Pex flexed up next. 1 for 2 with a single. Slider down in the way. Hit up the middle. Renero dives out of his reach into center field. A base hit. Trips comes up throwing. Runner will hold at third. Bases loaded. 2 down. All the pressure on Buck Swiner, who hit a 3-run homer last time up. He's 1 for 2. Can Buck break the game open one more time, extending this 5-run lead? Change it down the way in the first pitch. Check swing. Good take. It's just low. Ball 1. Fastball way off the catcher's glove. Runner coming home. Lewis fires in late. It is a passed ball. Wild pitch. Run scores. 9-3. Heater up, fouled off. 2-1. Also, the runners behind it advance. So second and third here with 2 down. And that slider's inside. 3-1. Curveball inside. Ball 4. He does not get the call. First walk today for Levine. Bases loaded for Dingers. 1 for 2 with a single. Struck out swinging last time up. Curveball up and in on the first pitch. Strike called in there. 0-1. Slider away. Lined at the middle, base hit as it somehow got in the lower part of the zone, even though that's not where I threw it. RBI knock for Dingers. It's 10-3. Johnson up next. DH 1 for 2 with an RBI double today. Heater away outside. Ball 1. Levine once again rattled. Changed inside. Misses badly. 2-0. Slider down in the way, hitting the hole to second. Freeman dives to his left. Nice cutoff. Freeman to first in time to end the inning. That could have been a lot worse. 2 innings in, 2 runs in this inning on a wild pitch and then a single. 10-3 to the 4th. Young Jr., Lewis, and Nutmeg do up as we're back down by 7.
Now back, the first first baseman, number 22, Junior Young Jr.
Here's JYJ leading off. Came in for the injured Physique back in the second inning when Physique singled and pulled his hamstring running to first. JYJ hitting .389 on the year, 4 homers, 10 RBIs. Changed inside, hard rip foul, 0-1. Nice pitch from Silvio. Heater up, fouled off late, 0-2. Heater down the middle, turned on by JYJ and absolutely obliterated. Saw that one off into the left field stands as that fastball was left right down the pipe. 5th home run of the year for JYJ as the second year Sawteeth member makes it a 6-run game. It's 10-4. Lewis up next, 0 for 1 today. Rally starter active for Boo. Grounded out with 2 on last inning. Curveball down and then driven deep to left center field. That's carrying well. Did Lewis get that? Yes, he did. Sawed it off into the Sawteeth bullpen in left center. Back-to-back jacks for the Sawteeth. Boo Lewis hits his first homer of the year. That's also his first RBI. It is 10-5. Makes up for the 2 pass balls he's let get by him today. Kieran Nutmeg up next, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Silvio now rattled. Change it down in the way, chased and dumped down the left field line, sinking quickly. Swiner will get there, though, for the first out. Trips up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Bad ball hitter and rally starter active here. He's still tense after singling last time up. Heater inside. Change up inside, misses from Silvio, ball 1. Heater down and in, 1-1. Change up and away. High and outside, 2-1. Heater away, line to third, over the glove of Dingers on the slaw leap. That's a base hit. Second hit for Trips. He's 2 for 3. He's back to neutral. Here's Johnny Baggs. 2-run double last time for Johnny. He's 2 for 2. He's also singled. And that'll do it for Sancha Silvio. She has got a quick hook. Coming out of the bullpen is reliever Carla Tolbert. As Silvio only goes 3 in the third innings today, she gives up 5 runs, 12 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. Runner at first, her responsibility. Not in line for the victory. Tolbert out of the bullpen here for the Moose. First one in. Oh, no record, an 0.96 ERA and an 0.96 whip. She's been one of the top performers out of the bullpen this year. 2 runs given up, 1 earned run. 2 runs given up, 1 earned in 4 appearances. 9 in the third innings pitched. 8 hits surrendered, a walk, hit batsman, 5 strikeouts, batting average against .235. Heater down, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Cutter got in there from Tolbert. That cutter's inside, that'll miss, 1-1. Change up, taken high, 2-1. Change up at the knees, ripped foul by Johnny, 2-2. K neglector active for Tolbert here. She also has crossed up. Cutter at the knees, line through the middle base hit. Made it more hittable for me. Single for Johnny, his 3rd hit today. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Fry. McKenzie 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts today. Powers right-hander active. Change away, ripped foul out on the front foot on the changeup, 0-1. Change away, dumped to right center. Right there for Adamo on the soft liner. 2 down. Base is empty for, 2 on for 2 down for Caldeet. 1 for 2 with a single. Robbed of a home run last time up. Cutter down on the way off the catcher's glove as it crossed him up. Runners will advance here on that wild pitch. 0-1. Heater inside misses. 1-1. Heater down and in, blew it by Caldeet. 1-2. K neglector active here. Change with the knees, out in front into the dugout. 1-2. Slider up and in. Dumped to left field. Over the glove of the shortstop. 1 run will score. 10-6. RBI single for Howie. Runners at the corners. Here's Renero. 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Bags at third. Caldeet at first. 2 down. Change up. Chopped to second. Right at Adamo, and that ends the inning. But 3 more runs in for the Sawteeth as we knock Silvio out. 10-6 to the bottom of the 4th. DeMarco, Luster, and Freeman do up. Probably going to be Levine's last inning if all goes well. If he has a quick inning, I might consider him for the 5th. DeMarco leading off 0 for 2 today. One of the few members of the lineup to not join the hit parade. Heater blew by him, 0-1. Dribble down and in. Hit in the hole to second. Freeman dives out of his reach, base hit, and DeMarco will join the hit parade here. 1 for 3, and that'll be good speed on at first base. Luster up next. He's locked in. 1 for 2 with a single. Dribble down and in. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Change up away. Outside. 1-1. Good take. Levine rattled again. Heater away, fouled off, out of play, 1-2. Slider down, in the dirt, 2-2. Four-seamer up and in, inside, 3-2. Change it down and in, strike 3 called at the knees. Second punch out for Levine, 1 down. Freeman up next, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Slider down in the way in the first pitch. Line to left center field as Freeman goes with it into the gap. It goes all the way to the fence. Runner digging for third. Bags getting to it. Gets it in quickly. Runner coming around third. Renero's relay throw not in time. RBI double for Freeman. He's 3 for 3. It's 11-6. Adamo up next. 2 for 2. 2 singles today with an RBI. Heater up on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Slider inside. Almost hits him in the kneecap. 1-1. Adama does manage to get out of the way of it. Change it down and in is low. 2-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Hit up the first base line. Foul. 2-2. Slider up and away. Outside. 3-2. Four-seamer at the knees. Fouled off. Still a full count. Change up. Popped up behind third. Nutmeg out for it. Calls for it in the shallow left. Puts it away for the second out. Levine up to 10th. Here's Tremendo. Flew out last time up, 2 for 3. He's hit a 2-run double and a solo homer today. Still on fire. Change up and in on the first pitch. Tremendo fouls it back, 0-1. There's him up and away, high, 1-1, good eye. Curveball down and in. Chased it in the dirt on the whiff, 1-2. Slider down. Check swing low. 2-2. Four-seamer away. Chased it outside strike 3, but it's off Lewis's glove. Throw to first. In time to get the out. Third punch out for Levine, and that ends the inning. 1 run back in for the Moose, though, on the double by Freeman. 11-6 to the 5th. Friedman, Young Jr., and Lewis 2 up. That's going to be Levine's last inning for sure. Friedman leading off. 1 for 2 today with a single. Flew out last time up. Slider up and in. Fouled back on the first pitch. 0-1. Heater up, popped up foul behind the plate. That'll stay in play. Flex makes the catch, 1 down. JYJ up next, solo homer, his first time up today. 5th of the year, he's 1 for 1. Slider up and away, went with by JYJ into the corner, but running it down, Luster, 2 down. Base is empty for Boo Lewis, who homered last time up as well. He went back-to-back with JYJ. Rally starter active, 1 for 2. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Nice pitch from Tolbert. Heater up, taken high, 1-1. Change it down, chased and chopped the short. Freeman charges, makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for Tolbert in the 5th. Bottom 5. Middle of the lineup up for the Moose. Still up 11-6. Levine done after 4 innings. He gives up 15 hits, 1 walk, 11 earned runs on a couple homers, 3 strikeouts. Not a great start at all for the rookie, as we're going to go to the long reliever, Gertie Goatman, out of the bullpen. Flexed up first, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, as we're going to go ahead and bring in Goatman. Goatman on the year, 1-1, 2.89 ERA and a 1.39 WHIP. 3 earned runs given up in 4 appearances, 9 in the 3rd innings pitched, 12 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 324.
Now pitching, Gertie feeling sluggish.
Heater up and away in the first pitch, taken high by Flex Ball 1. Specialist active here for Goatman, as well as consistent. Curveball hangs on the next pitch, grounded right to Friedman on the backhand. He'll make the play, 1 down. Swiner up next, 3-run homer to earlier. He's also walked last time up, 1 for 2. He's flown out as well. Specialist active against him as well here. Curveball down and in, check swing strike called, 0-1. Slider away outside, 1-1. Heater up and in, inside, 2-1. Fastball up, grounded hard to first, right at JYJ. He'll make the play, 2 down. Base is empty for Dingers, 2 for 3 today, 2 singles and an RBI. Power versus lefty now active here, along with his low pitch. Slider up high, taken, ball 1. Fastball up and in, turned on by Dingers, hit pretty well to left. Bags retreating to the fence, makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Goatman. Bottom to the 6th, it's 11-6. That's our first 1-2-3 inning for a pitching staff. Nutmeg, Trips, and Bags 2 up. There's Nutmeg, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Tolbert staying out there for her third inning. Either way, strike called, 0-1. Cut her high off the catcher's glove, 1-1. It crossed him up, I heard it. Change up away, fouled off, out of play, 1-2. Cane neglector active for Tolbert here. Change up and away, way high, 2-2. Fastball middle in, turned on by Nutmeg, crushed deep to right center field. That's got carry to it. It is gone. Sawed it off into the right center stands. First homer of the year for Kira Nutmeg, and that makes it 11-7 as we're back within 4. Sawteeth slowly clawing back in it. Here's Trips, 2 for 3, 2 singles today. Bad ball hitter and rally starter active here for the MVP. Changeup hangs, driven by Trips, dead center field, heading for the rock garden. He got it, sawed it off. 6th homer of the year for Slash Trips. Another back-to-back pair of jacks for the Sawteeth. It is 11-8. We're back within 3. All right, guys, we got some fight. Johnny Baggs up next, 3 for 3 today. 2-run double and 2 singles today, and that'll do it for Tolbert. She's still in line for the victory. Coming out of the bullpen, long reliever, young, I believe, left-hander, Swirly Cutstiff. Yep. Second year in the league for Cutstiff. No record, a 0 ERA and a 123 whip. No earned runs given up, 3 appearances, 7 1/3 innings. 6 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, batting average against 222. She seems like the go-to long relief option out of the bullpen. Let's see what she does here. Cut her away, strike called at the knees, 0-1, and that is her best pitch, her elite cutter, which is Max Buff. Nice. No accuracy, though, on Cutstiff. Slider inside is low and in, 1-1 to Baggs. Outside with the fast cutter, 2-1. First time Baggs has had to bat right-handed today, as he's a switch hitter. Cutter away, fouled off, out of play, 2-2. Johnny was waiting for it. Slider away, pulled off the end of the bat to left center. Over for it is going to be DeMarco, as he'll call off Swiner. Puts it away, 1 down. Next up is Mackenzie Fry, rookie 0 for 3 today, loses her power versus righty trait. Slider down and in, turned on and ripped down the line, but foul, 0-1. Cut her down, chased in the dirt, 0-2. Cut her up, chased high and away, fouled off, popped up shallow left center. In on it, Freeman, he drops it. E6 as Fry will reach. Here's called Eat, 2 for 3 today, 2 singles, RBI driven in. He's also been robbed of a home run today. Curveball up on the first pitch. I should have murdered it. 0-1. Cutter up, chased by Howie into center. DeMarco there, makes the easy catch. 2 down. He's right at him. Next up, Renero, 1 for 3 RBI double today. I think that's a screwball in there at the letters. Strike called, 0-1. Definitely wasn't expecting that one. Cutter up, chase, driven to right center, heading for the gap. Will that get down? Not quite. Luster runs it down the end of the inning. But another pair of back-to-back jacks for the Sawteeth, make it 11-8 as we're back within 3. Johnson, DeMarco, and Luster due up. Here's Johnson, 1 for 3, RBI double today. Specialist active against the DH here as he's facing Goatman. Either way in the first pitch, broken back, fouled off, 0-1. Get some new lumber there for Johnson. Curveball down and in is inside, 1-1. Where's he repping in? Check swing high, 2-1. Slider away, outside, 3-1. Good eyes from Johnson so far. Beat her up, line to left field. Baggs racing in, makes the catch on the liner, 1 down. DeMarco up next, 1 for 3 with a single. Again, specialist active. Curveball down and in the first pitch, whiff through it, 0-1. Slider up and away. DeMarco bloops it down the left field line over the leaping Nutmeg's glove. Fair ball as he just kept it in play. Baggs into the foul territory, gets it in, but it is a double for DeMarco thanks to his great speed on that nubber. Luster up next, 1 for 3 with a single. He's locked in. Slider down and away. Strike called, 0-1. Peter up. Blew it by Luster, 0-2 as he chased it out of the zone. Curveball down and in. Almost kneecapped him. Good pick by Lewis. 1-2. Force him down the way. Runner goes for third. Fouled off on the hit and run attempt. 1-2. Slider away. Hit up the middle. Goatman fields it. Looks the runner back to second. Fires the first. 2 down. Nice job, Gertie. Here's Freeman, who made the error last inning. 3 for 3 today. He's singled twice and doubled last time up, driving in a run. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball down in the way in the dirt. Good block by Lewis, 1-1. Slider up and in. Freeman whiffs through it, 1-2. Four-seamer down and in. Broken back grounder up the third base line. Nutmeg charges, bare hands, and fires the first in time to end the inning as Goatman puts up another 0. To the 7th, it's 11-8. Friedman, JYJ, and Lewis 2 up. Friedman leading off 1 for 3 with a single, facing cut stiff. Screwball down and in. Check swing strike called at the knees. Good pitch, 0-1. Cutter down in the way, driven by Friedman to right center. Hit pretty well, but he just missed it. There at the wall is Luster. He'll put it away, 1 down. JYJ up next. Power is lefty active for the first time today. He's 1 for 2. Flew out to right last time up. He's also hit a solo homer. Screwball down and in. Ripped hard to third. Diving dingers to rob him of a hit. 2 down. Boo Lewis up next. 1 for 3 today with a solo homer. Still tense. Rally starter active for Boo. Swung through a cutter down the middle. 0-1. Cutter down low and away in the dirt. 1-1. Curveball at the knees, ripped the third, 1 hopper to dingers. He'll make the play. 1-2-3 inning for cut stiff in the 7th. Bottom 7, it's 11-8. Adamo, Tremendo, and Flex do up. Goatman entering his 3rd inning of work out of the bullpen. Here's Adamo, 2 for 3 today, 2 singles and an RBI. Four-seamer down in the way, fouled off, 0-1. Slider up and in. Adamo rips it to short on the line, leaping Renero out of his reach. Base hit. 3rd hit today for Adamo. He's 3 for 4 as he's on with a leadoff knock. 9-hitter on. Here's Tremendo. 2 for 4. 2-run double and a solo homer today. He's 2 for 4. Locked in still. Down from his on-fire mojo earlier. Specialist active here for Goatman. Curveball down and in. Low in the dirt. Ball 1. Curveball down and in. Low in the dirt. 2-0. Motion up the way. Bunch shown. Taken back. 3-0. Fastball middle in. Strike called. 3-1. Goatman gets in there. Slider away. Grounded number to short. Slow roller. Renero charges. Flip the second. 1. Friedman to first. Double play. You love to see it. 2 down. Bases empty now for Flex. 2 for 4 with 2 singles today. Curveball hangs on the first pitch. Skied to right field. Called eat in. Calls for it. Puts it away to end the inning as Goatman puts up another 0. To the 8th, it's 11-8. Nutmeg, Trips, and Bags do up. Here's Nutmeg, 3 for 4 today. Solo homer last time up. She's also singled twice. Cut stiff sets and fires. Curveball up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Nice pitch. Cut stiff locked in here. Curveball at the knees. Ripped by Nutmeg on the line to center, but right at DeMarco. 1 down. Trips up next. Homered last time up. He went back-to-back with Nutmeg. 3 for 4. He's also singled twice. Bad ball hitter and rally starter still active for Trips. Slider down and in, hitting the hole to first. Off the diving glove of Tremendo, base hit for Trips. 4th hit today for him. Tying run still in the on-deck circle for the Sawteeth. There's Johnny Bags, 3 for 4, clutch active. Doubled in 2 earlier. He's also singled twice. Flew out to left center last time up. He's still locked in. Pick off to first, back safely is Trips. That's 1 pickoff. Screwball up, check swing high, good take, ball 1. Slider down and in, grounded to short. 1 hopper to Freeman, to second 1, Adamo to first, double play. And that ends the inning, 3rd one we've hit into today. Bottom 8, it's 11-8. Swiner, Dingers, and Johnson do up. Goatman done after 3 shutout innings. He gives up only 2 hits in his tenure on the mound. Good pitching, Gertie. Swiner do up first, 1 for 3. 3-run homer and a walk today. We're going to go ahead and go to the bullpen here. We're going to go ahead and bring in... Bob Hurlington IV, the 2nd-year reliever, the left-hander. BH4 on the year, no record, a 5.40 ERA and a 1.65 WHIP. 6 runs given up, 4 earned in 4 appearances, 1 save recorded. 6 2/3 innings pitched, 11 hits surrendered, 7 strikeouts and 2 home runs. Batting average against .344. Trying to keep it a 3-run game. Heater line to short on the first pitch, right at Renero, 1 down. Dingers up next, 2 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI today. Powers lefty still active here for Dingers. Slider inside, check swing misses. Good hold. Ball 1. Heater up and away. That's fouled off out of play off the end of the bat. 1-1. Changeup up and in. Turned on by Dingers into the corner. Hit pretty well, but he pulled it foul. Would have been gone, but it was thankfully a changeup, not a fastball. Heater up and away. Chased and skied to right off the end of the bat. Called eat there to his left. Puts it away. 2 down. Base is empty for Stallion Johnson. 1 for 4 today with an RBI double. Heater up on the first pitch. Bloop by on the left field line. Foul ball. Out of play. 0-1. Change up at the knees. That is chop foul. 0-2. Slider down and away. Outside and low. 1-2. Good eye from Johnson. Four-seamer up and in. Shake. Ooh, he almost went. Says no. 2-2. Thought we got him there. Change it down and in. Got him that time. Out on his front foot, and he looks silly. First punch out for BH4, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 8th inning for him to the 9th. Sawteeth, last chance to dance. We are down 3. Fry, Caldeet, and Renero due up. Here's Mackenzie Fry, 0 for 4 today, the DH. Trying to get something started against Cutstiff. Going for the 3-inning save. Cutter down in the way. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Cutter this time is low. 1-1. Good eye there from Fry. Cutter up and in hard. Liner back up the middle. Base hit. Fry's first hit today. She's 1 for 5. Tying run now on deck. Leadoff woman on in the 9th. Here's Caldeet. 2 for 4 today. 2 singles and an RBI. We're going to pinch run for Fry. She doesn't run very well. Neither does anyone on our bench, really. So maybe we don't pinch run here. We'll just let her. We do need her bat, so we'll keep her. Caldeet up next. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, driving in a run, or 2 for 4. Screwball in there at the knees. 0-1. Nice pitch from Cutstiff, who's no longer locked in. Cutter up hard. Grounder up the middle. Base hit as that high hopped off the mound. 2 on to start the inning. None down as we're bringing the tying run to the plate. Here comes Renero. John 1 for 4. RBI double earlier in the game. Cutter down and away. Whiffed in the dirt. 0-1. Nice bad pitch to swing at. That cutter's way outside. 1-1. That's a good take. Curveball hangs, ripped up the middle on the liner, base hit into center. Base is loaded here with nobody out. Go-ahead run coming to the plate for the Sawteeth. Tying run at first for Friedman. 1 for 4 with a single. Nobody out. Base is juiced. Max pressure. Way in the dirt outside. Good pick by the catcher. Cutter misses. Ball 1. Cutter down in the way. Driven to right center into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. It's going to the deepest part of the park. DeMarco cuts it off before the wall, but it's going to clear the bases. The Sawteeth have come all the way back. It's 11-11. Friedman with the 3-run clearing double. Here's JYJ. Homered earlier in the game in relief of the injured physique. Power versus lefty active. Go ahead run at second. Nobody out. Cutstiff now tensed. Curveball way inside. Misses. Ball 1. Chase the slider down and in. Foul ball. Up the line at third. 1-1. Chased it inside on the cutter. Bad swing. 1-2. Check swing inside. Good hold. 2-2. Cutter up and away. Driven by JYJ to right field, but it's right at the right fielder. We're going to hold. Luster there makes the catch. 1 down. He's got a good arm, and Friedman doesn't have the greatest speed. Lewis up next, the catcher. 1 for 4 today. Solo home run earlier today. We're going to pinch hit for him. We're going to bring in Goose Kabusler off the bench, and I'm going to preemptively swap him with JYJ. JYJ will take over behind the dish at catcher, and Kabusler will be playing first base next inning. Pinch perfect active for the second-year infielder, 3 for 8 on the year with an RBI off the bench. Screwball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch from Cutstiff. Cutter middle in, hard chopper up the middle. Past the diving Friedman into left center. We're going to send him. Coming around third is Friedman. Here's the throw from DeMarco. It is close. Not in time. Sawteeth take the lead for the first time today. Pinch hit RBI knock for Kabusler. It's 12-11. And Primo's getting warm. Here's Nutmeg. 3 for 5. Solo homer, 2 singles today. Slider outside. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball's outside. 1-1. Still no relief coming for Cutstiff. Curveball hangs. Nutmeg lines to center. Right at DeMarco. 2 down. It's exactly what she did last at bat as well. Here's Slash Trips. 4 for 5 today. Infield single last time up. He's got 3 of them. And he has an solo homer as well. Bad ball hitter active. Can Trips deliver one more time? Another run would be great. Cutter away. Strike called. 0-1. Nice pitch. Curveball down in the way. Low. Misses the zone. 1-1. Slider up, taken high, 2-1. Curveball up and away, chased by Trips, pulled to left center field, hit pretty well, but it's going to hang up for Swiner to make the catch to end the inning. But the Sawteeth rally at the death with 4 runs in the ninth. 12-11 to the bottom of the ninth. 3 in on the RBI double by Friedman. 1 pinch hit RBI single for Kabusler. DeMarco, Luster, and Freeman do up. Will we have BH4 pitch? Let me check Primo's stamina. I know he's warm. DeMarco 2 for 4, double and a single today. Ooh, not great. I'll let Hurlington start the inning here because it's lefties. DeMarco up first. Only 2 hits today for Marco. So JYJ in catcher, and Kabusler stays in at first after pinch hitting. Heater away on the first pitch, driven deep to left field. Bags back at the warning track, looks up, and it's gone. DeMarco immediately ties the game back up in the ninth. It is his first homer of the year. It is 12-all. Well, we should have brought Primo in. Live and learn. Luster up, 1 for 4 with a single. Let's see if we can force extras. Change up inside and misses. Ball 1. Heater away, outside, 2-0. Slider down and away, fouled off, 2-1 the count. Heater inside, lined in to hold a second. Freeman dives to his left, knocks it down, picks up and fires. Just late infield single. 1 on, none down for Freeman. 3 for 4, double 2 singles today and an RBI. Pinch hitting for him is backup catcher Tugboat Thomas. Hitting .308 with 2 homers and 2 RBIs on the air is Hurlington now tense. Change of down and away on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Heater down and away, runner goes, strike called, throw down by JYJ. Just late infield, stolen base there. Slider up and in, inside, 2-1. Heater up and in, chased, popped up in front of the mound, Hurlington off. Bob calls for it, puts it away, 1 down. Back to neutral. Here's Adamo, 3 for 4, 3 singles and an RBI, pinch hitting, Log Freely, his old Jack's teammate. 238 average, 2 RBIs on the year. I think Adamo was actually on the Crocs now that I think about it, but oh well. Freely trying to drive in the winning run. Inside pitch specialist, slider away, outside, ball 1. We saw Freely in the league finals last year. He was on the Jacks, who we beat. Heater way outside, 2-0. Slider up and away, whiff through it late, 2-1. Change it down and away, out in front of it, 2-2. He's looking fastball. Mercer down and away. Powell pulled foul out of play, 2-2. Slider away. Fouled off, 2-2. Change it down and in. Hit on the third base line. Nutmeg dives and saves it in the infield. Gets it over to first. 2 down. Nice play, Kira. Here's Tremendo. 2 for 5 today. Still locked in. 2-run double and a solo homer earlier. Hurlington 1 out away from getting out of it. Slider down. Low. Ball 1. Heater down and in low, 2-0. Slider away, fouled off, 2-1. Heater up, turned on by Tremendo, belted to right field, and that's going to walk it off. Moose win, 14-12. Sawteeth showed some damn good life, getting back, taking the lead in the ninth, but Tremendo's 2-homer day is going to seal it. 3rd of the year for Tremendo, 14-12. Moose rally with 3 in the ninth to win. Should have gone to Primo, but he was tired. I didn't want to push him. Probably should have. 14-12 the final. Good offensive day for both clubs. We out-hit them. We did, however, hit into 3 double plays in the 1st, 2nd, and 8th innings, so that didn't help our cause. Could have easily had more than 12 runs if we hadn't killed our momentum. But the Moose, they had the power bat today. That's what they're known for, and they lived up to their name today. Hitless today, no one in our lineup or in the Moose lineup, except pinch hitter Tugboat Thomas and Log Freely. Those 2 didn't get hits. Home runs today, 1 for Nutmeg on a solo shot, 1 for Trips, 2 RBIs for Bags on a double. Caldede had an RBI single, Vernero an RBI double, 3 RBI double for Freeman to tie the game in the ninth. Solo homer for JYJ, solo homer for Boo Lewis. Goose Kabusler pinch hit RBI single to give us the lead in the ninth. On the other side for the Moose, 2 home runs today. Tremendo with his solo shot. He also had a 2-run double and then the walk-off 2-run bomb. Swiner, a 3-run homer. Dingers, an RBI single. Johnson, an RBI double. DeMarco, an RBI solo homer, which tied the game in the ninth. And then Freeman, an RBI double, and Adamo, an RBI single. Pitching lines, Levine 4 innings, 15 hits given up, 10 earned runs, 2 homers, 3 strikeouts, a walk. He stays at 1-1. Goatman 3 innings, scoreless out of the bullpen, giving up 2 hits. Hurlington takes the loss, inning and 2/3, gives up 3 runs on 2 homers, 1 strikeout, and 3 hits. He falls to 0-1. Silvio 3 1/3, gets a no decision, 12 hits, 6 earned runs, 2 homers. Tolbert inning and 2/3, no decision, 4 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 2 homers. Cutstiff blows the save first, but gets the victory. 4 innings, 6 hits given up, 4 earned runs, 1-0 on the year. Player of the game, Tremendo with his 2 homers and 5 RBIs, followed by Trips with his 4 for 6 day, and then DeMarco with his tying homer in the 9th inning. He finishes a triple shy of the cycle. Well, that was disappointing, but it is what it is. I don't care. All right, we've got to speed through this real quick. I've got to leave here. All right, there's only one compliment left in your body. Who gets it, Caldeed or Johnny? Johnny hit better today, so I'll give it to him. Make Caldeed's loyalty tank even more. I don't care. Let's see. New face of the NRG campaign. Who to use? JYJ or Caboosler. They're both doing pretty well right now, but we use JYJ more, so let's use him. He's younger as well. Move him up to 97. Okay. 1 game to get through here in the sim. We'll take a look around the league first at roster moves. What do we got? Let's see. Caboosler +5 arm. Nice. Good job. Roman Rhodes off the platypi. He's released for Ernie Blinks, the former Wild Pigs catcher. Hurlington loses 5 accuracy. That's BH4. Well, after the 2 homer appearance, they'll loses the game. I expect that. Overdog signed reliever Simba Delano, the former Heaters arm, as he'll replace Doug Nerdward in their bullpen. JYJ gets +10 arm. Nice. Now he's usable behind the plate. Caboosler +7 speed. Hey, Goose, nice job. All right. Getting some development in the young guys. Let's look at player development. Oh, RH Forrest, chance to get K Collector. Ooh, that'd be nice out of the bullpen. Trips, extra power. That's a cheap upgrade, too. I like that. Lucas, accuracy. He doesn't... he could use the accuracy. These are 3 good ones to choose from, and cheap as well. Reasonably priced. I like that. Friedman, the chance to get stimulated. I did say I was going after this one, didn't I? Workhorse for Levine. Well, you're not pitching well enough to need Workhorse, so... Nutmeg, clutch. Oh, that's right. We wanted to get this one for Nutmeg. That's right. This was the big one. 3 extra fielding to 60, making her passable. No bonus 5. Going for clutch. Not going to get it, unfortunately, but that's good. All right, so next time out, we have to choose between... We're not going to be able to afford this one, so ignore. Or we will be able to afford that one. So we have to choose between this one for Levine. Accuracy he desperately needs. That's a good upgrade. Lucas, we can always get something better. Trips, he's already good enough. Hurlington, he is older, yes, but K Collector's a good trait. Wouldn't have the better boost on it, though. Neither would Workhorse. I think Levine's would be more important here. He needs the accuracy. We'll probably get this next time out. All right, let's go ahead and sim up to the next game here and see what we're dealing with against the Sirloins next time out. So we take the loss 7-4. We're now a half game behind the Blowfish. Going to need to see if we can win this next game against the Sirloins next time out. Sirloins are at 6-5 on the year, trying to stay in the hunt. Joffrey Rockman on the mound, the former Moose left-hander, 1-0 with a 4.85 ERA and an 0.92 WHIP. On the mound for us is the tense Wagyu Tacoby, 0-1 with an 18.69 ERA and a 3.81 WHIP. A horrible year for Tacoby so far. Lineup we're going to use for this game: Trips leading off in center, Bags locked in left field, Freeman at second, Renero at short, Physique at first, healed up from his hamstring injury. Nice. And he's no longer tense. That's awesome. Fry batting sixth, catching Caldeaton right, still not healed up. JYJ DHing batting 8th, and Nutmeg batting number 9 at third base. And that'll do it for this episode today, guys. This was an offensive slugfest. If you love offense, this was the episode for you. Unfortunately, we do choke it away in the 9th inning after coming back down, rallying back to take the lead 12-11. We then give up 2 home runs in the 9th to lose 14-12 on a walk-off style. 7-4 now in the year, trying to keep pace with the Blowfish next time out with a victory against the Sirloins and also knock them possibly out of the division title race. Tune in next time to see if we can get it done. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to come over here and follow me here, and also watch the games live before I post them. Till next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day.